we've gone through the agreement, the MoU, and like the director said, it's a perfect one that fits right within what us as a ministry and as a government envisage to do in the area of sports development, but more so in the area of inclusive sports. And over the years, we have seen what Special Olympics Gambia has been doing in terms of raising the profile of people with intellectual disability, both in schools and in communities. And the ministry, the Sport Council have partnered with them in supporting what they do, not financially, but morally and technically, in ensuring that they get the results done. And over the last 3 years, I must say the collaboration have been even greater. From the Berlin event to the touch run and to the summer programs that they do, all of these contributes greatly towards of realizing our goal as a ministry to ensure that sport is inclusive. And being inclusive means that everyone else is involved, no matter what the description of the person is, or whatever intellectual disability or whatever challenges the person have. And the issue with that is it brings a lot of benefits to our people, to our communities. And like I mentioned the other day, a lot of times when our children have some form of disability, the society tends to shun those people and keep them away from the rest of us. But that is not what it's supposed to be. And sports, as a means of empowering people, also contribute greatly towards uplifting the lives of those young people who are intellectually disabled, be able to put them in a better platform and assist them to realize their goals. And that can be done through other means, but sports is probably a quicker way because it pushes one to challenge yourself and to challenge your colleagues to be able to do that. And I saw the video where the lady got up from a wheelchair and struggles to walk by herself, supported with those two railings. And then you're expected to reach a certain stage in that run or walk, but by reaching that area, you have already won a medal for yourself. That is pushing these young people to take away the mindset that they have a limitation, to push themselves to reach a higher height.
Lies the signing of this MoU between Special Olympics Gambia and your office. I would like to emphasize on the impact of the global coalition and the outcomes that we foresee in signing this coalition. First and foremost, there's a tendency in this world today that MoUs are signed and they're forgotten. They've gathered dust. We are practical because we understand that, especially the people with intellectual disability, the population that we support is far marginalized in the world because they are invisible. You don't see the disability. That's the reason they're invisible. So we have an assignment to ensure that when an MoU is signed, we send our support team in the country to work with the local program, Special Olympics Gambia, go into the schools, train the teachers, and ensure that we have a manual, a workbook that is provided to the teachers, and those materials and resources will be provided in the schools. And we will also provide a baseline as to where the attitudes are, so that we can measure the impact at the end of this project.
We thought of this is because, a lot of us really experience the isolation that children with disabilities experience all the time. It's nothing new for people with intellectual disabilities to be left behind, to be left out and isolated. So our chairman and our incoming CEO, David Evangelista, charged me and my team with doing this. We've worked very closely with our regional office, with our president, Charles Nyambe here, and then, of course, with the Bensoudas and Omar. Just a fantastic program in Africa. I would say to all of the people here, you can be very proud of the organization that you have here in the Gambia.